Hi friends, welcome back to Cooking with Katie. Tonight we're gonna make shrimp enchiladas. This is 2 pounds of raw shrimp. It's already been deveined and the tail is off. You can do easily 1 pound, but if you like a lot of shrimp, go ahead and do 2. So they're all thawed and we're gonna put them in a bowl and we're gonna season them. Also, go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. If you had any excess water whenever you dumped your shrimp in the bowl, go ahead and pour that out. And we're going to do half a teaspoon of chili powder and cumin, as well as salt and pepper to taste. Go ahead and give it a stir, make sure they're all really well coated. Next, grab a skillet and put 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter in it. And we're going to saute the shrimp for 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they turn pink and are nice and firm. While the shrimp is cooking, cut up 1 whole red bell pepper as well as 1 whole yellow onion. Dice it as small as you can. And if you're doing more shrimp like I am, go ahead and add a little bit more butter because the 2 tablespoons is really only for 1 pound. Once the shrimp is done cooking, go ahead and just set it off to the side to cool down. And we're going to saute the vegetables really well until they're nice and tender. You're going to take 1.5 tablespoons of garlic and put that in until it's fragrant. Once your vegetables are done, go ahead and put them in a big bowl. We're going to roughly chop all of the shrimp and then add it to the big bowl as well. Once I've cut up most of my shrimp, I'm going to put them in the big bowl with the vegetables, but I am going to leave a little bit to put in this bowl so that I can garnish them on top of the enchiladas before they go in the oven. All right, we're going to add 4 ounces of softened cream cheese to the big bowl, as well as 1 can of diced green chilies and half a cup of Monterey Jack cheese. And we're going to give this a really good stir. Once everything is really mixed up, go ahead and take your tortillas. These are 8 tortillas. I may be able to fit 10 in my pan, but we're going to start with 8. And we're going to put them in the microwave for just a few seconds to get them nice and pliable. Now we're going to grab about 2 to 3 tablespoons and put it in our tortilla and just roll it up really tightly. And be sure to put them seam down so that they stay together. I was actually able to get 12 in here. And now we're going to start on the sauce. This is 1 cup of heavy cream, half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of chicken broth, or seafood broth. I didn't know that was a thing, but chicken broth works well. And then just a little pinch of cumin. And then we're going to put this on the stove. We don't want to let it boil. We just want it to be nice and warm and smooth. All right, once everything is nice and smooth, we're going to pour it over the enchiladas. Then I'm going to top with my shrimp and some more Monterey Jack cheese. And then we're going to cover this with foil and it's going to go into the oven for 20 minutes. Then once that's done, we're going to take the foil off and it's going to cook for another 10 minutes until the cheese is all nice and bubbly. The last 2 to 3 minutes that it's in the oven, if you want a nice brown crispy cheese on top, turn on your broiler on high. Just be careful and watch it so that it doesn't burn. Look at how pretty those look. All right, I'm going to give it a taste. I topped mine with a little bit of fresh cilantro. Let's give it a taste. Better than a restaurant. That is so good. So if you like this recipe, please like, share, follow, YouTube subscribe so we can make more recipes together. Have a great night.